Welcome to Alice Just Alice 55. You're listening to an AI-narrated audiobook version of my original story, The Unclaimed Werewolf, an Unbound Wolves novel, written by Alice N. Smith. Chapter 42, Where the Truth Asks for Time. The clearing was quieter than it should have been. The council representative was gone. The suitors had been pushed back. Even the protectors had settled into the background, giving space without being told. Nora remained where she was, feet planted in the dirt, Morcel pressed close against her leg. The morning light felt too bright, too ordinary for the weight that had just been dropped into her life. "You were going to tell a story," she said at last. Halvar stood a short distance away, his posture careful, as though one wrong step might send her bolting. He nodded. "My wife traveled alone," he said. "She was strong, capable. She believed she had time." His voice tightened. "She didn't." He spoke plainly of the message he received of being told that one child had lived and the other had not. Of believing it because believing it was the only way to survive what came next. Nora listened, arms folded tight across her chest. When he finished, silence stretched. "No," Nora said. The word came out calm, firm. "No," she repeated. "I had a father." Halvar didn't interrupt. "I had a mother," Nora continued. "A human mother and a human father." Her jaw set. "They loved me. They raised me. They taught me how to survive in a world that didn't make sense to me." Her voice sharpened. "They didn't abandon me. They didn't lose me. They made choices to protect me." Eamon shifted, uneasy. "They sent me to the forest because they were afraid," Nora went on. "Afraid of what I was becoming. Afraid of what I might do. But they didn't stop loving me." She looked directly at Halvar now. "So no, you don't get to rewrite that." Halvar's expression didn't harden. If anything, it softened. "I wouldn't try to," he said quietly. Eamon took a step forward. "Nora," he said gently. She didn't look at him. "But they couldn't be your parents," Eamon continued, his voice kind, careful. "They didn't have the capability. That's why they sent you to the forest." The words weren't cruel. That made them worse. Nora's breath caught, not enough to show, not enough to break, but something inside her caved in all the same. Her shoulders sagged just a fraction, the fight draining out of her in a way no threat ever had. She didn't cry, she just looked emptied. Halvar moved then, slow and deliberate. "I know I don't have the right," he said. "I've only just met you." His voice roughened. "But I want to be the father to you that I never had the chance to be." Nora's hands curled into fists. "I missed your entire life," Halvar continued, "and I've loved you through every year of it, without knowing your name or your face." He swallowed. "If you would allow me." The weight of it pressed down, hard, sudden, and unbearable. Nora looked away. She pushed everything down, every emotion clawing for the surface, and straightened. "I need time," she said. "I need to think." No one argued. She turned and walked toward her den, steps quickening only once she was out of sight. Morcel followed without hesitation, a silent shadow at her heels. Behind her, the clearing remained still, and for the first time since the truth had been spoken, Nora allowed herself distance from it.